But basically, I teach 8th grade at West Carrollton Middle School. Have a fabulous CT. My students weren't able to come here because it's such a long drive for them, which that's fine. So hopefully I do my best to just represent them here. What I had them do was I had them create commercials. It had to be on their social issue of their choice. Previous to this, we did a unit on persuasive writing, and we grouped that with persuasive research writing. So we did something called a heart map. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but basically students draw a heart, and I have 8th graders, so they still think hearts and things like that are pretty cool. And they write what's important to them. My CT and I, my CT was Sarah Dominguez, wonderful lady. Basically, we made sure that they made connections to what they were doing. They always made connections. I don't know if you've ever read something called, sorry, it just escaped. It's by Linda Christensen. It's about reimagining the English classroom, rethinking it. It's Joys for Teaching Social Justice. That's a good book to check out. And basically, it's about having students talk back to those social issues. Basically, after that, they created commercials. The resource I used is Animoto. Animoto is a free service. You get 30 seconds of video. So basically, you combine pictures and text and music, and out pops a video. It's a pretty good resource. Also, for educators right now, it's free. So if you get in contact with the Animoto people,
you can get an educator license and give that promo code to your students, and then they can have unlimited, and not just 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So that's a really cool thing too.
We've used it also.
Great. So a lot of people will hear about it. I got this idea from one of my professors here. Her name is Krista Aguero. So I took it and used it in the classroom. And it's very easy to use. I have the directions and stuff out there on the table in case you're interested. The cool thing about it is you're not doing a lot of technical work with the students. It's pretty easy. It's like, okay, you add pictures and you get to add text. Oh, I get to add music? Awesome. There's a lot of choice in this, but I also had to structure it so that their choices fit within those structures. I also have the packet out there. They had to choose 10 photos, and they had to use at least 3 instances of text. And then, of course, they got to choose their song, of course, all of it being school appropriate. I'm going to go ahead and let the commercials speak for themselves. My kids really took their research paper and made it personal through this because they had to have their thesis and their call to action as well within these commercials. And a lot of the issues that they chose that were close to them is because it usually dealt with their home lives. The ones I'm going to show you, they said that it was okay that I share that with you. So. This is Kayla's, and hers is about drug addiction.
Did Animoto create them in a QuickTime format? Or did
No.
you have to change it over?
Actually, with Animoto, you can just download it directly from the site.
Okay.
I used one account instead of having students create or use many accounts. Keeping in mind that these are 8th graders and they really made connections to this project. When you get students